commandodad.com, and there's a forum on there. And the response from dads has been absolutely brilliant. The new book's called Raw Recruits, so it's expectant dads. It's preparing dads for the 266 days it's going to take from finding out they're going to be a dad to holding their baby trooper for the first time. So it's very, very exciting to get such a wonderful response from expectant dads out there.
Where were you when I needed you 20 years ago? Now, you've survived winters in Arctic Norway, you've cleared minefields in Iraq, but can anything really and truly prepare the blokes for how tough parenthood is?
No, I don't think they can. I think we do. I think that just comes with experience. You know, when you're handed that baby trooper for the first time, it's overwhelming. It really, really is. But what I think you can do is you can get prepared to know what to expect, and to get I call it squared away. So get your drills in order. You know, learn how to pick your baby trooper up and how to change a nappy. You know, like expect a howitzer every now and then, which is a particularly explosive deployment in a nappy. So preparation and planning prevents poor parental performance, which is a bit of a mouthful, but that's what it's all about. It's being prepared.
I mean, you've broken the chapters down into the military terminology, like preparing base camp. That's like preparing the baby's bedroom. Welcome to the Thunderbox. That is toilet training. I mean, you're a father of 3. Your kids look a little bit grown up now. They're not the baby stage. I mean, how hands-on are you, Neil?
Well, I've been a stay-at-home dad for 12 years, so I was phenomenally hands-on. My lovely lady wife, she went out to the coalface. She went out to earn the big bucks, and I stayed at home with the little baby troopers. So I mean, my children now are 12, 11, and 7. But I'm still very, very hands-on. You know, obviously I don't have to change their nappies anymore, which is quite a Brucey bonus. But I'm still very hands-on, and we still do a lot of stuff together, which is still fantastic.
Yeah, how long did it take you to write or collect all the material and sit down and actually write the book in between changing nappies and being a hands-on dad?
Well, the book took 6 weeks to write, but 12 years to get the experience. So yeah, it was hard earned. It was hard earned. I mean, I was also a childminder as well, so I didn't actually just just hone my skills on my own children. I actually took on the responsibility of other people's children as well. I'm on a day-to-day basis. I could be looking after 10 children, 3 of my own plus another 7. So yeah, the experience was hard earned, but I think I've made good use of it.
What is it that you think men bring to the table in this? Because I guess if you look at all of the parenting books, a lot of them, the vast majority, are written by women. What is it, do you think, about your approach that's different and it works?
I think for me, because I've been to a lot of baby shows, I go to quite a few baby shows and get the opportunity to speak to expectant parents and also to new parents. And the dads say that they like, one dad said to me, and I use it a lot, is your parenting book is like, it's like a parenting book that's had all the fluff removed. And he said he was an engineer, and he said, I love the lists, I love the directness, I love, like 2 o'clock in the morning, my baby trooper is awake. Why? What's the matter? What do I need to do about it? So I can go back to sleep. And I think that's the key to the book. It's very practical, which is what about being a commando dad is about being practical. I use improvise, adapt, and overcome. So that's another term that I use for commando dads. They're very, very resourceful. They can make a nappy out of pretty much anything.
I use that for Larry, to improvise, adapt, and overcome. That's my philosophy.
Yes. She regularly sends me off to the Thunderbox as well. Hey, Prince William prepared for fatherhood by reading your book. What a thrill when you heard that, right?
Absolutely fantastic. I mean, I'm proud. I still am very, very proud of every dad I hear about who's got my book and is using it and finds it really useful. But that was a very proud moment to know that Prince William had joined the ranks of Commando Dad to get ready for a future king. So yeah, very, very proud I was of that to find that out.
Good stuff, Neil. Thanks very much for talking to us this morning. Good chat.